Hey everyone, it's Jason again. We are coming back for another Marvel Legendary deck building component video. This one is for the first big expansion called Dark City. It focuses on your street level, like vigilante heroes, the Marvel Knights like Daredevil, Punisher, Ghost Rider, as well as kind of like the non-mainstream X-Men characters, the X-Force teams, like the Cable and Colossus are shown on the cover here. And like your corresponding villains, like Apocalypse and Kingpin. Alright. So yeah, it's a little bit darker, grittier characters. So we'll go through. We'll start right off the bat with good old Bishop. Alright, like, unlike the first set, this set, every single version, every single card has different artwork. So this kind of makes each card stand a little better. So this one's called Whatever the Cost. So you draw a card automatically, which is pretty cool. But then you have the option of KOing a card from your hand to your discard pile. So you can get rid of, like, cards you maybe don't want anymore. So you get a charging up one, showing you absorbing energy. Gives them an option for two different things. Concussive Blast. So this one actually has a double super. They're called superpower abilities. You need two ranged abilities before this, but he gets an extra 3. And then his ultimate card is Firepower from the Future. Him and his big guns. Alright. So we're going to get Iceman, so we're going to get some more of the X-Men that we couldn't fit in the original set. So we have Deep Freeze. So lets you do more stuff with ranged Ice Slide. And like all his basically have a extra, he needs lots of range, so he plays well with himself. It's a strength one, which you wouldn't expect from Iceman, but he gets his Frost Spike armor. And his Impenetrable Ice Wall. If a villain, Master Strike, or Mastermind Tactic would cause you to gain any wounds or discard any cards, reveal this card instead. So although it costs 8 and it does 7 damage, it's also a great defense. So then, now we have a new team up here. This is X-Force, more of the gritty X-Men. Proactive is what they were meant to be, where X-Men were more reactive, like, hey, bad guys attacking, we'll go do this. The X-Force was supposed to be, hey, we'll go take care of these guys ahead of time. Initially, starting with Cable, who's on the box there. Wolverine like a dirtier team later on. This kind of combines most of them characters. So we got Sudden Ambush. But if you remember, if you've seen the first video, you know the first game, the first Wolverine was all instinct cards. So this is nice to get a covert one. He's got Animal Instincts, No Mercy, so he's got a Strength card, and he's got another Covert. Reckless Abandon, so like where the original Wolverine is basically relying on his Animal Instincts and Fury. This one has more of his stealth, or just, hey, I'm pissed off, I'm gonna kill you. Count the number of extra cards you drew this turn, draw that many cards. So if you played something, lots of his cards let you draw. So if you drew 3 more cards, you get an extra 3 cards this turn, which make this really powerful turn for you. Another new team, we have Marvel Knights. These are the Marvel characters, are kind of gritty vigilantes that don't fit into the Avengers or the X-Men category. So we got Punisher with Boom Goes the Dynamite. Hail of Bullets. There's a lot of stuff that lets you reveal cards. Hostile Interrogation. And just straight up the Punisher. Doesn't even have a subtext, he's just the Punisher. Reveal the top cards from your hero deck and reveal 2 cards at the same cost. You get +1 for each card revealed this way, put them back at the bottom of the deck. So there's other cards that let you KO stuff, so basically what you want to do is get rid of your weaker cards so you can get better cards for him. He kind of combos off himself. So we do have some more X-Men here. We have Professor X. Oh, I didn't even read what his card was called. Class dismissed. Psionic Astral Armor. Or sorry, Armor. Psionic Astral Form. I saw armor, I just read it. Telepathic Probe. And Mind Control. This is kind of a neat one too. Whenever you defeat a villain this turn, you may gain it. It becomes a gray hero with no text, gives you attack equal to its cost. Basically, you can steal a villain. We have Nightcrawler. So we have Bamf, allows him to teleport. So teleport's a new keyword that they added in this set. Basically what this does is when you recruit this card, or sorry, when you play this card, you can set it aside. Rather than playing this card, you can set it aside and add it to your next turn. So if I only have 2 recruit, I'm like, oh, I'm only going to have 3 recruit at the end of my turn, not enough to buy anybody. You can set this guy aside, basically, so I draw him my next turn, and then I can play him next. Hopefully my next turn is better. So, of course, being Nightcrawler, all his cards have teleport, blend into the shadows, but they still do other stuff, so you have options. Swashbuckler. This is actually a neat, unique one. First one that has 2 different things, but they work with his other ones because you can set his other 2 aside and potentially bring him back, and then along for the ride. And when you teleport this card, you may also teleport up to 3 other cards in your hand. Jean Grey. Read your thoughts. Psychic Search. She has a lot of bystander stuff. Mind over Matter. Oh, was that the same as the first one? Nope. Nope, it's really similar images. And Telekinetic Mastery. And then we have Iron Fist for the Marvel Knights. Wield the Iron Fist. Focus Chi. Ancient Legacy. This has double fist, but it also has Versatile 2. So Versatile is a new mechanic added in this game. So basically what this means is if you just play this card with nothing else, you draw a card. But if you can play 2 strength cards before it, he gets either 2 attack or 2 strength, one or the other. So it's kind of, hey, which do you need him to be this turn? And then his Living Weapon. Another Marvel Knight, we have Ghost Rider, Blazing Hellfire. Hells on Wheels. His Infernal Chains. And his Pain Stare. Alright, and then we have exports. We have Forge. Dirty Work. Reboot. Forge, if you didn't know, has the ability to create any machine he can think of, so that's why all his cards are text. Here's a versatile of 3. And then BFG for Big Effing Gun. It allows you to actually defeat a mastermind free. Next up, we have Marvel Knights. We have Elektra with Ninjutsu. First Strike. The first card you play this turn, you get +1 attack, so it kind of benefits turn order. Psyblades. And Silent Meditation. So when you play Silent Meditation, the next hero you recruit this turn goes directly to your hand. And if you play a Marvel Knight, you also get 2 stars, so you could potentially have a 7-star character, or you can get a card to play right off the bat, even with the 5 or 7. So now we have Domino. Anyone familiar with Deadpool will know her. And with her luck power, she has lots of versatile. Draw a card to get versatile 1. Lucky Break. This one is called Ready for Anything. Specialized Ammunition. And Against All Odds. Versatile 5, so it's pretty crazy. When you play an export, this is a card. and each of your other versatile abilities used for the rest of your turn produce both of them. So if you get this, he potentially has 10 of each. That's pretty crazy. You get it combined with one of them characters that lets you use your slashes or stars as the other one. That could be really awesome. Not super likely to happen more than once a game, but those moments are great. So we have Daredevil for the Marvel Knights. Backflip. His radar sense. It's kind of a neat one too. Choose a number, then reveal the top card of your deck. If the card is a number, you get +2. You're like, well, how am I ever going to know what card I have? That's where you have Backflip. If you play Backflip, the next hero you recruit this turn goes on top of your deck. So you could potentially play this with something else, get enough recruit points, put that card on your deck, and then you could play this one afterwards, and you already know what card it is. This is the same one. That one gave you attack. Blind Justice gets you, if you can guess that card, you get to draw it. And then Man Without Fear, choose a number, reveal the top card of your deck. If it's that card, draw it and then repeat the process. So that could be really devastating. Then we have Colossus, who's normally an X-Men regular X-Men, but he's part of X-Force, and there was a couple years there where he joined up with Cable's X-Force team with Forge. So he draws their fire, so you gain a wound. But then right after that, he has invulnerability. If you would gain a wound, you may discard this card instead if you do draw 2 cards. So they kind of combine with each other. Works well with maybe the Hulk cards. The only problem is you gotta watch your high costs on some of them. Silent Statue. And Rushing Heavy Tank. And we have the Man Cable. Strike at the Heart of Evil. Disaster Survivalist. Rapid Response Force, who has Teleport, which is his body slide technique. And Army of One, KO any number of cards in your hand, you get +1 for each card KO'd this way. You're like, why would I want to KO a bunch of my cards and lose them? It could be a great way of like, hey, we just need to finish off this mastermind, we need 10 more damage, KO a bunch of cards and get it, and just be done. Another Marvel Knight character, we have Blade, Stalk the Prey. Allows you to move buildings around. Night Hunter, whenever you defeat him in the sewers or rooftop, you get +2. So again, it combos with himself, most characters do, but you can also combine it with some other characters like Storm. Whenever you defeat a villain, Nowhere to Hide. Whenever you defeat a villain in the series or rooftop, you draw 2 cards. And Vampiric Surge. So our last character is Angel. So we have from the X-Men, we have Diving Catch. High Speed Chase. Drop off a friend. And Strength of Spirit. It allows him to discard a lot of stuff. So this could combine well with Cyclops as a discarding ability. So the last hero stuff we have our Bystanders. This set actually introduced the specialized one. So this is a news reporter. So when you rescue him, you draw a card. The Paramedic. When you rescue him, you may KO a wound from your hand or from any player's discard pile. And the Radiation Scientist, when you rescue him, you may KO one of your heroes or a hero from your discard pile. It's a May ability, so you do not have to do it. Alright, I'm going to cut this video here. That was all of the heroes. So we will end this one, and we'll pick up with part 2 with all the villains. Legendary Dark City. See you guys later.